played a decent first half, but came out slow in the second. Let them get a lead, build on their lead, and we just didn't play good enough defense on the fast break.
Same thing AJ said, really. They're a good basketball team, and when we got down, we didn't have any fight in us in the second half.
Yeah, pretty much building off of what they said, we just couldn't contain the run, and then we couldn't come back with a run ourselves. So that's about it.
It's very disappointing, given that Mike and Ronnie, we wanted the result to be different on that senior night, and it's very disappointing not only for them but from us as well. So yeah.
Yeah, we got to take care of the ball. All of us, as a unit, we all got to take care of the ball and get back. When we do turn over the ball, I noticed this from my teammates and myself, turn over the ball, and then we're kind of like jogging back, and then that's what gives them opportunity to score in transition. From now on, we just got to, if we turn over the ball, we just got to sprint back. We can't just stay back and stand around, try to get still in backcourt. We got to get back if we turn over the ball.
He played well. He got good position, was finishing, and he was big for the team.
Oh yeah, of course. It's just we're a little disappointed that we let our seniors down, and that's pretty much it. But we're still fighting. We have pride in this uniform. That's a tough question to answer, actually. You want to answer that one?
Loss is a loss. Lose by 20, lose by 50. It still feels the same.
Any more questions for the players? Thanks, guys.
I think so. I think part of it was they took advantage of our mistakes, especially in the first half. I thought they shot 52% in the first half. I think a lot of it was transition, layups. I thought once we had them in half court, I thought we'd defend them fairly well. And that was one of the keys going to the game. You have to take care of the ball, and you have to get back in transition. We didn't do either one of those things. That's a good question. It's decisions. I think some of the decisions that we're making in terms of, and turnovers are charges too. So I think we have 4 of those, and that's part of your 16. That's, you're not getting a shot up. That takes a possession away from you. And I think a couple of times in fast break, DJ, he deflects the ball instead of just catching it. Marquise had a fast break. It's just those 2 plays kind of stand out right now to me because they're unforced. No one's around you, and you turn the ball over, and that's just careless. So it's just some of the areas of being careless with the ball, and then some of it is not making great decisions in fast break or when we're attacking the rim. I thought we had good looks. It didn't go down, and you can't be 1 for 12 against a team like this that's going to score. And I thought that was the difference in the second half and really never recover. I think they went on an 8-0 run or 10-0 run to start the half, and I don't think we ever recover there. And again, margin for error is very slim. You 1 for 12, and I'll go back and watch tape because I can't remember what shots we had, but I thought they were some good looks. I didn't think their defense was really stopping us from getting a good look or getting a shot off. So, sometimes just, I think I said it back in November, you got to step up and make some shots sometimes. I mean, finish around the rim, be strong with the ball, and just having the courage against a good team like this to knock down a shot. Yeah, I thought Eric had position. I mean, he's a smaller guy on him, and I thought when he turned, and he's 6'7", 6'8", and Eric's 6'3". I thought his elbow was pretty high in the face, and that's one of the rules and one of the emphasis this year that they didn't even call. I mean, it seemed like it was just a quick call on a block and one, and. That was a turning point. I thought it kind of gave them a lot of momentum. I think he scored scored a layup, and they made 2 free throws, and it kind of deflated us a little bit. We're down by 11.5, but that's a foul that I thought they should have went to the monitor and looked at. Well, it was like last year too. I think. I mean, it's been the last 2 years. I think playing at home, and I don't know what the mental. State is at home in terms of playing in front of your fans and having them behind you, because when we do play well and you look at a couple games, the energy in the building really propels you to a win. And I don't know if it's putting pressure on themselves to perform well, or getting down when you don't have a lot of luck. When I say luck, meaning if you're not shooting the ball well, or the defense break down instead of believing you're going to win. Oh, yes, definitely. We wanted to prove that we can play with them, and that game down there seemed like it was a long time ago, but it was still in the back of our minds that we were really embarrassed to only have 12 points a half. So it's one of those games where you want to come out and have some pride and play well. Yeah, I think they shot more threes down there. I thought it was more a faster pace. I thought when they came here, they were a little bit more patient in their motion offense. They didn't shoot the ball as quick tonight as they did, I thought, down there in Fort Collins. He's a tough matchup. Yeah, he's a tough matchup. I mean, he's got a good size. He really takes advantage of his size. He gets his shot off in the key. He has several moves. He's one of those guys that he moves around, so you can't say he's going to be on the block or he's going to be in the high post. His game is pretty complex a little bit. We had a hard time of matching up who was going to match up with him, because you put a big guy on him, he drove Lucas or Caleb. If you put a small guy on him, I think he posted DJ and Tyron. So he's a very smart player. He's a very good player. Well, we got to get back to the drawing board again, and we got to go back and watch tape. We got to watch tape of this and how we made mistakes or what mistakes we made, and then get ready for San Diego State. Where we at? I think we've been fragile for about 3 weeks now. It's been up and down and kind of hit and miss. And we have to get back to. I told the guys collectively, because our margin for error is so small, we can't afford to have guys make mistakes. And I know it's easier said than done, but we have to come together collectively if we're going to have a chance to win a game against a good team. This last game? Oh, San Diego State. Well, I want to take care of the ball. Again, the same. I think it's the same formula. You got to take care of the ball because they're going to press more. They're at home. You're going to have to rebound the ball. Those two things, I think, are going to be keys. If you turn the ball over, get them in transition. If they're scoring baskets, the press is going to get better and better. So you got to take care of the ball. We shot a good percentage against the first time. We can't anticipate shooting a great percentage, but as long as we get a shot and don't turn it off to turnover lead to baskets. So it's rebounding, no second shots, and transition off our turnovers. I hope so. It's we should have some confidence in terms of that. I think we match up pretty well. They're not a team that's going to score like Colorado State or Boise is going to score a lot of points. So I think you be able to stay in the game. Now again, as easier said than done. If you turn the ball over, if you don't rebound, I mean, it could be a large margin of defeat. Well, I think you just want to go and play well. It's about keeping the turnovers down. I think we got to free throw line 28. We shot 28 free throws tonight against a very good team, and we seemed to turn it over. I think we talked about this. It's always one area where it stands out to cost you the game. Really, one game is free throws, one game is rebounding, one game is turnovers. So those areas we have to be very good at. To be honest with you, we're not talented enough to have 16 turnovers and overcome it. No. Well, I like to get to the free throw line because we're not a great shooting team. I prefer to have more free throws than have shoot 17 threes and make only 3. That doesn't make sense to do that. If we can continue to get to the line and make our free throws, I think it puts pressure on their defense. We may be able to get 1 or 2 of their guys in foul trouble. So the 3-point line, shots, I'm very happy with that. We don't need to shoot a lot of threes. I think Eric's probably the one that probably shoots the most out of the team, but we don't have a lot of guys just casting it up. And I think for us to even have a chance to win, we have to get to the free throw line. We talked about being patient. We talked about taking shots that you can make. If percentages don't lie. We're not shooting a high percentage from the 3, but I think we're shooting a better percentage. 15 feet in the end. And so you look at the percentages. You want to shoot shots that you have a chance to make. It's for AJ. To his defense, he's a 5 defensively, and when you have a team like Boise or this team Colorado State, when you pull him away from the basket, he doesn't look as aggressive because he's not doing what he does well, rebound and block shots. So it's a tough matchup for him when they spread the floor, and we know that, especially going into games, we try to practice, simulate that where you're on the perimeter. So when you say he's not as aggressive, it's because he's away from the basket more. When teams are running motion, they really do a good job of spreading him out and making him run and get on ball screens. So, San Diego State, for example, would be different. They're going to have 2 big guys. They're going to be on the block. And AJ doesn't have to run around as much. Their sets are a little bit more simpler. So I think he have a different impact on the game because he is around the basket. And so, I mean, to his defense, I mean, he's a great rebounder, he's a great shot blocker, but when you pull him away, it doesn't look like he's as aggressive because he's on the perimeter more. Second. I thought the turning point was more probably not turning point. I shouldn't say. I think the Air Force game was a game that we had a chance to win. I think if we shot the ball from the free throw line a little better, if we were able to get a win, I think we kind of bounced back a little bit from Wyoming. I know it was disappointing at home. You have a 14-point lead, but I thought we really competed at Air Force, and that's the one I thought really got the guys' heads down a little bit and if you look at the stats, we really outplayed them, but they just came out to win. I thought we lost that game versus they won it.